Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is DEWI SOFIANA Tuzza'roq. English lesson by DEWI SOFIANA Tuzza'roq. Basic competence. Responding to the meaning in the text of simple monologue, accurately embracing oral language, lancer, and procedure in the various contexts of daily life in the recount, narrative, and procedure. And the next, learning objective. Students are able to respond, express, and monitor recount text. And number 2, indicator. Identify social function, generic structure, and tense that are often used in the text or notice. And the next, we are going on the matter today. The material today is recount text. Definition of recount text. What is definition of recount text? The kind of the text that tell about a story, action, or activity. It's usually the text that relate the event or experience that occurred in the past. And the next, characteristic of recount text. Number 1, uncertain use of sentence past tense, as when the part woke up. And number 2, adverb and adverbial phrase to express time, place, and carouse, such as last September, Barry Island, and the second day age. Number 3, conjunction and time connection to short event or event such as and, before, then, after that. And the next, structure of recount text. Reorientation. The first phrase of nature, you are asked to provide an introduction of information about who, where, when the event or event occurred in the past. In this section, you are expected to give the reader the necessary information to understand the entire text. The next, event. In this second stage, you can relate event or event that took place. You are asked to write our story in chronological order, like on the first day, on the next day, on the last day. And the last, reorientation. The last step in musical text structure is restructuring. It's a step-by-step introduction. The repetition summarizes all the event or event that are related. At the last stage, you can write a summary of any related event or event. You may also want to write a comment or personal impression of what has happened. And the next, types of recount text. Number 1, personal recount. Functional memorability text tell about the personal experience of the ministry. Number 2 is factual recount. Observe actual text report that provide actual incident report, such as scientific science report or police report. And the last, number three, imaginative. Imagine text that served to present imaginative result and was published in event that had occurred. The next, recount text. 2 days ago, exactly on Monday, I went to Blitar for the first time. I went there by motorcycle because I did not want, I did not know where that school was. I was so afraid if I would go astray and be late. After having arrived at Blitar, I was minute I I didn't find any friend of mine. I thought whether I was in the right place or not. A few minutes later, one of my friends came and he was followed by all my friends who had teaching training there. Before I joined the flag ceremony, I had gone to library. I could see many new things there, such as a great magazine, Pioneer, newspaper, with word. Then a teacher asked me to go out and join the flag ceremony. Joining it, I got a new thing. A teacher greeted student using English in ceremony. Then a teacher explained to me about Smantri Blitar and showed meal facilities there. I thought this school was different from other schools which I had found before. I decided to do the best in my teaching training in this school. And the next, quiz. Read the following text to answer question number 1, 2, 3. I tripped to the zoo. Yesterday, my family and I went to the zoo to see the elephant. When we got to the zoo, we went to the shop to buy some food to give to the animal. After getting the food, we went to the nocturnal house where we saw birds and reptiles which only come out at night. Before having lunch, we went for a ride and on the elephant. It was a thrill to ride it. Dad fell off when he let go of the rope, but he was okay. During the lunch, we fed some bird in the park. In the afternoon, we saw the animal being fed. When we returned home, we were very tired but happy. It was because we had so much fun activities at many places at the zoo. And the next, number 1. What happened to the writer that when he wrote an elephant? And number 2. Why did the writer and his family feel very tired after having a trip to the zoo? Number 3. Our family felt tired after visiting to the zoo. We were still happy. The answer number 1 is C. The answer number 2 is A. The answer number 3 is C. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.